And welcome back to the Right Read podcast. We are back. Took a little all-star break, we'll call it, for us. Had a little mid-season winter break, I guess, like the F1
winter
calendar.
break. I was gonna say.
We took the F1 calendar off their hands, winter break. But as always, I am one of your four distinguished hosts, DeAndre Williams. You can find me on Twitter at Willems, WILLUMZ, passing it to my left.
I'm Usad. You can find me at UsadNBA on Twitter.
You know you messed up, right?
Oh,
he didn't say it. He didn't say it. It's Real Will in the building. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok at Bias Houston.
I'm Real Isaiah. You can find me on Twitter at user GG Supremacy.
I gotta hold that one. I gotta hold that L.
Yeah.
Wow. But welcome back to the podcast as always. Sorry we took a little hiatus, but we are back. Also, new news for us. We will be going to 2 episodes a week, Tuesdays and Fridays from now on. So I know we gave y'all a little hiatus, but we're also giving y'all more content on the way back.
Yes.
New year, new us.
Yeah, let's get into it today. We don't want to prolong.
Do we call them Shams bombs, or is that like racially insensitive?
I don't think we're we're allowed.
getting sponsored.
I don't think we're allowed. I don't think we're allowed.
This isn't even like a. This was like a grenade.
Yeah, like I don't even know what you would call this at this point. We all knew it was gonna happen. I will say him being in the nation's
What's
capital.
the one that
makes
makes
the joke a little
sound?
bit
That's
worse.
what that is, bro.
What do you say?
What's the like the bomb that makes sound, like the little nade that makes sound? That's what that is.
Like a
Not
noise
a real
maker?
nade, bro.
Flashbang?
Can we let's not
Yeah,
talk
it's a
flashbang?
Anyway,
Yeah,
back
that's
to
what it
basketball.
The Shams flashbang
That's
for
what that is, bro.
the Shams flashbang for of all people. Of course, we were talking about the recently traded Trae Young to the Washington Wizards. Traded for
I have it pulled up.
nothing.
Yeah.
PJ McCollum and Corey
That's
Kispert.
just, literally just that. No
That was it.
picks attached,
For
no
salary
seconds,
filler. Yep.
no firsts, no nothing.
Yeah.
I'm choosing to look back on this pretty fondly for Trae Young. He is, in all honesty, probably at worst the 3rd greatest Hawk of all time, and you could argue he's the 2nd
You
greatest
could.
Atlanta Hawk ever.
I said Dominique.
It's
Oh, you gotta
after-
respect- you gotta
after
respect
Dominique,
him and
who?
Bob Pettit, man.
I'm saying you're asking like
Yeah,
about Bob Pettit.
It
And,
shrinks pretty quick.
Like, I don't
That was a great
like
point.
real talk like him versus Joe Johnson. Him
No,
versus-
Nah,
he's the best one.
like I'm saying
better
Paul
than Joe
Millsap.
Johnson.
Like
Yeah.
you know, like he made a conference finals.
Wow.
However you feel about
No,
it,
he did. He did. It's a real concept.
And they traded away arguably their 2nd best player ever for salary dump.
Yeah,
Yep,
pretty
expiring
much.
salary.
That's what they traded him for.
Corey Kispert's young. He's like 26, 27.
He's on it. He's on his 2nd
Yeah,
contract.
I mean, he's
TJ
a solid
McCollum.
NBA player, but he's not like a
Yeah.
star in the making.
I don't know if you all have been on Hawks Twitter.
Oh, they hate him already.
They hate him.
They hate him already.
Despise CJ McCollum.
Did you see what they? So Trae was the dictator.
What is-
He's
what
the
is-
president. He's the president. He's the president, man.
Yeah. But honestly, Trae's Hawks tenure, I think, ended with a whimper. And it's unfortunate because it started off so hot. There was real conversations. Everyone knows, was this a win-win trade with Trae
Oh,
Young
brother.
and Luka Doncic?
Yeah.
And for a couple years, that really was the narrative. And it kind of goes to show how well Trae Young was playing to even make that a conversation with Luka Doncic, who's
Yeah, he was
on
averaging
pace to
like
be a
30
top
and 10.
15 player of all time. Yeah, he was averaging 30 and 10,
Yeah.
leading the NBA in total points, total assists. So I don't want to diminish his career too much, but
It's a lot of
I do-
records next to Trae Young's
a
name.
lot of records next to Trae Young's name.
It's gonna be a lot of records
And it's just going to
historic.
be, it's kind of sad that his trade value is to the point where Corey Kispert and CJ McCollum are
You almost
what
think
his value is.
Yeah.
And I don't even think, it's not a Luka situation where we're like, oh my God, the Hawks got
Yeah,
him
it
back to
wasn't
trade.
that.
This was his value.
That's
I
where it
think
was.
This
I think
was his
in-
market value.
And with that market value being set, when you see another guy that he sent a stay-at-home request.
Yeah, a stay request.
A stay request.
request.
Sit in.
Mr.
for-
Morant.
For
Mr. Ja
Mr.
Morant.
Demetrius.
You know what's funny about these two guys is we had arguments for like 2 straight years about who's better,
Oh,
Trae Young or John Morant. Like,
They're both worse.
yeah, we
somehow.
both lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
John
you know.
Morant, man. Similar boat to Trae Young.
Yeah.
I think these small, undersized guards who don't play a lot of defense are just not a valued commodity.
The
anymore.
NBA is course correcting on those. Like it's pretty clear right now that if you are super ball dominant, don't play too much off the ball, don't play too much defense, and then both of their like efficiencies have not been
It's-
as good as what they
Yeah.
were when we were talking
Questionable.
about them at their I hate to call them peaks. They were like 22 years old, but like
Yeah,
At
I
this
mean,
point,
at
at
this
this point,
point-
it's fair to say those
at
are
their
their
peaks, you know what I'm saying? So like when you're not as efficient as you once were, your defense isn't there, really can't do too much off the ball. I mean, that's kind of what your trade
And I
value
will say,
becomes.
I think the Trae Young thing is more of a market correction. John Morant, and this was an unpopular take at the time, but I remember a few media people saying that there was a real chance because of the way his game was structured, how it's so much based on athleticism, based on speed, burst, movement, that when him at 22, 23, when he was kind of in his athletic prime,
Yeah.
might have been the best John Morant we were going to get. And
Yeah.
if
At
you
this
look at the
point-
way his career has gone, he
it
didn't
seems
really
like that is
develop
the
a shot
case.
like that. He didn't really develop.
He
like,
lost his floater touch for the most
Yeah.
I was
part.
gonna say he has like
Lost
a
his floater
50 true
touch.
shooting right now, which is
Yeah, and I
which is
think
absurd.
Is he still like leading the league in free throw percentage, or did that finally drop?
Let's
I'm pretty
look it
sure
up.
that went back to normal.
I was about to say because he was like, what was he like 98%?
like 98%.
Nah,
It was
he's,
something
he's
ridiculous.
32. He is 89 right now.
Yeah.
But he's at 51.6 true shooting right now,
Lord.
which is pretty crazy
Bad.
considering he's taking shots at the rim.
Yeah.
And for a guy who, respected to the league average, had been fairly efficient. If like at league average,
For
above
his,
it, or
especially for his shot
close
diet.
to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
For a guy who, like, it was mostly at the rim.
The
And I
way
think it's
go ahead.
not, he's just not the over the rim finisher he was 3 years ago.
The way that the NBA world talks about Anthony Edwards is what I think they wanted John Morant to be.
Yes.
And he just hasn't
Speaking
been
of, I think that is the one team that would entertain it.
Oh, so I'm glad you mentioned that because there have been reports, and I should have aggregated them for this pod, but there was a couple reports, I think, from those local medias. You know how like Kelly Eco said that the Rockets aren't interested in John Morant. I know the Heat said the same thing. The Pelicans said the same thing. I don't say the Bucks.
That are not interested.
Yes, they do not want him. I think the only team that like might float around in there that's like we talked about it might be the Kings. And so maybe I don't think I heard anything about Minnesota.
I think that they would. I've looked at.
Can they do that trade without getting up Rudy though?
It would be like Nas Reed and Dante.
Also,
Or no, it'd be Nas Reed and Mike Conley.
So
That's
it
what
feels like a
Okay.
weird way to structure this question, but do you think Ja has real like staying power with his stay request? No, because normally we talk about like how much power a player has to request a trade. How much power does Ja have to stay?
No, I think
It's his trade value.
Yeah,
I think that's what's going to keep him there. Is if Memphis doesn't get a package that they think is worth trading John Morant for, they might try to hold on to.
I mean, you
Rudy
saw
at
the
his
initial
value.
report, right? Initial report was that they don't want the Trae Young package. They wanted young guys
This
and
is like a
picks.
first and a
They
young
want
player.
And then I think the league was like, no. The league was just like, yeah, this like that. You just saw
He's
with Trae
probably
Young.
not worth it.
And
I
he
think
also
it's-
doesn't want to go.
Yeah, and I also think I think it's safe to say, like, regardless how you feel about Trae Young, I think Trae Young's better than Ja.
right
Like,
now
at-
today.
at,
Yeah.
at this
I
point,
think he's
it
more.
is-
I think he's more conducive to winning basketball today.
I mean, neither one of
because
them are. But
I think a huge reason why, if you're the Washington Wizards, why you're even interested in Trae Young in the first place is because he feel like you want to feel about his defense and the antics or whatever. He knows how to run an NBA offense. He can run a pick and roll, right?
I think
And I think it's why you'd want him in Washington to kind of teach those young guys how to run an offense.
I think that is what's
Ja can't
holding
really do that.
Ja back.
Yeah.
Is not just like on court is one thing, but I mean, I don't want to sound mean, but Ja has issues that have nothing to do with
He a
basketball.
knucklehead.
Yeah,
He a
like
little knucklehead.
I was saying
just being very frank.
to the point you made about the Wizards, why they would trade for Trae Young. It's not like that's not the situation Ja's in right now. The Memphis Grizzlies are a young team
Yeah.
with a lot
They
of
are.
Looking to rebuild.
That
Yeah.
you need like veteran
A point guard,
leadership. Like,
yeah.
you need a point
And the
guard.
fact that they don't want Ja Morant there kind of speaks volumes.
I mean, it could also just be a sense of they realize that this core. I mean, you pointed this out a while ago, and I agree with you 100%. The day they traded Desmond Bain,
Yeah,
it should have been
trade
everybody.
all
It
of
should
them.
have been everybody.
It should have
But
been everyone.
I think they're recognizing that, it should have been everybody. Because I think I even saw a report come out that they would entertain moving JJJ. And so it's like,
Yeah.
I think they're trying to just hit the reset button and cash out on guys who have a lot of trade value. And I think they're hoping John Morant's one of those guys.
And I think last thing on the stay request here for Ja
Stay
is
request.
is really like Memphis is one of the few organizations we've seen that has slimed out a player before in terms of Dylan Brooks. And
Oh,
and,
oh
and
man, I forgot about that.
when they put out
They said under no circumstances.
a guy who's averaging
man.
a
People
guy,
survive.
I was gonna say a
man.
guy who's averaging 21 points.
They
and
lied, the real
Suns
crime.
fans love him. Rockets fans love him. Grizzlies fans, I think retroactively now, we're very
Yep.
fond of Dylan Brooks since he has left. And the Grizzlies said, under no circumstances would he come back. And I think that is an important thing to note when you're talking about a player who just said, "Please don't trade me." This organization might do you bad.
I guess I think the only thing that keeps them there is if they don't get what they want. I think if a team pulled up,
How many years does he have left? What is it, 2?
I want to say it's.
I think it's 2.
I think it's 2.
I'll look it up. I think
This trade part of the reason why
He was expiring.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
expiring with a PO. So that's,
I don't think Ja is expired.
he should be what 1 year behind him.
His extension wasn't.
Ja
that far
Morant, we're
behind
looking at his
Ja's,
contract right
far
now.
behind
I think
Trae.
it was a year exactly, 1 season. So
Yep.
he should have
I'd say
2
it's
with
2
the
years left.
player.
Did he get a player or did he just get a 5? We'll figure it
So no, he has this year, the year after that, and the year after that.
Yep.
So he'll
Yes,
be
2 years
He's a
after this
player,
year.
another
2 years.
no, it's just straight
Yep.
up.
Straight
So
up.
he'll be unrestricted in 2028, 2029.
Yep,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
So like I said,
I mean-
I think if a team called up
Yeah, great.
Memphis today and said, "I have what you want," He's
Yeah, he's
gone
gone,
today.
100%.
I don't think that stay request is gonna work.
I don't
Yeah.
think they're getting those
I
calls.
don't think a team is like I wouldn't trade
Especially with that contract.
for Ja. Quick sidebar here. I think that Ja and Trae and the next guy we're gonna get to, Anthony Davis. I think that their value really does reflect the way the NBA is going right now. Because Anthony Davis is better than Trae Young and Ja Morant. It's
He
not
is.
relatively close. When he's healthy,
Yeah.
he is a much more valuable asset. But I think it does show how much more willing a team is to just brush aside the issues you have when you're 6'11". Like it really is like if John Morant, no trouble, if John Morant and Trae Young were 6'5",
Yeah, I mean they're
we don't.
Oh,
6'2",
yeah.
I mean, they
like,
probably
6'2".
would be getting traded.
even if they did have these flaws and these deficiencies, it would be a bit different because
Oh, you know,
you're 6'5", you can guard a little bit.
so I this is not what we have listed, but this made me think, and I kind of want y'all to like chime in on this. I meant to bring this up in Discord a while ago. Because speaking of guys who could be in that move, it isn't as much rumors about him as like John Morant.
Yeah.
LaMelo Ball,
yeah,
he is 6'6", 6'7".
about-
Yeah.
Would if you were the
We gotta
Rockets,
grow up. That was bad. That was in the podcast. We gotta grow up. That was bad. That was bad.
if you're the Rockets, and let's say Trae Young's still in Atlanta, John Morant's still in, he's still in Memphis, and then LaMelo Ball, and all three of those guys you could trade from. Would you pick LaMelo of those three?
Yeah, easily. Easily.
Yeah,
I don't
pretty
think it's
comfortable.
Close.
If I,
Even though he's averaging like 28 games a
no,
year.
so that was next. I was gonna ask y'all if because I mean he is on the Zion trajectory, but let's say that LaMelo Ball, I could guarantee he's gonna play 65 games.
Oh,
Would you
Oh.
trade? Would you trade for him
in
right
a
now?
heartbeat.
Mhm.
In a heartbeat.
I think.
Yeah.
Well, at that point, the Hornets wouldn't trade him.
Yeah. At,
Like,
that,
it would be like-
at that point, he's not available.
Yeah,
But like,
absolutely.
if for some reason a healthy LaMelo Ball was available, I get he's not the perfect player. He's not, exactly what we had hoped he was going to be after his first couple years in the league. But I think the reputation around him's kind of been dragged a bit. I think the idea that he isn't for winning is
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's just a bit unfair. His
It's
shot
crazy.
selection
It is
is
not
what it
true.
is.
It's a little wicked,
But like, I'm gonna be honest, he's still a 6'7" big guard, and he is a
and he's a real
hell
point
of a
guard.
playmaker.
Real point guard.
like,
He's a
really
real
hell of a
shooter.
playmaker. Yeah,
My God,
It's
he's a
just-
real shooter.
It's just
You
the-
seen the video of his coach telling him not to shoot?
Yes.
It's just
crazy
the shot
shooter.
selection with him.
The shot
versus-
selection's atrocious.
And
but
I think versus a Ja and a Trae, I think LaMelo, I think you've seen it a bit with Concanipple, with Brandon Miller across the last couple of seasons when they have played together. He's a bit more willing and just a bit more well equipped to play
Off the ball,
He is.
than
absolutely.
a Trae, than a
Absolutely.
Ja are. And I think that just helps you out so much. It's
The size also makes him a bit more adept to
Yeah.
be closer to a neutral defense.
they really trying to kill the small guard.
Yeah.
Like you can't be. I don't think you can be 6'2" and regular in the league anymore.
no, you can't.
Because
No, you
I'm
can't.
seeing
You
the
can't.
6'2" great ones being told like you're not.
I was. We could talk about one in a
Yeah.
second.
getting paid.
We can
so-
talk about
yeah.
one in a second.
No, but
What about
back
the-
on to Anthony Davis. Do you guys still think he gets traded? Because the new report now is originally Shams put it out there that he was going to be out for several months.
Yeah.
He's getting surgery on his hand.
That is what let's be real. That's what the Dallas Mavericks said.
Yes.
The Dallas Mavericks told Shams he's getting surgery.
yes.
Anthony
And-
Davis told the world, no, I'm not.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
He got a second opinion from this other doctor in LA.
It's his personal doctor.
personal doctor. Yeah, personal doctor who said he's not getting surgery and he'll be back in like 6 weeks.
Yep.
Which I think does definitely change his trade value, right? Because if you're a contender, you're not at this stage in his career, you're not trading for 80 long term. You're trading for 80. Hey, this guy might help me win right now, and anything after that, we'll figure it out when it comes to it. And I think him actually being available to play for the rest of this season, pretty damn important.
I think if it's a team he likes, he won't need surgery. I think if you start hearing like, hey, the Kings are interested. I mean, the hand today.
Oh, you gonna pull
I
a
tried
Levine?
grabbing an apple and it just didn't work.
Oh,
I
my
wanted
God.
to,
Yeah.
But
So,
I'm
do you guys think he gets moved? That's basically my question.
I don't know.
I don't. The one team I thought was going to do it in Chicago just doesn't seem like.
I don't know if they do it anymore.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem like they're willing to be. And you know what? Props to Chicago. It doesn't seem like they're willing to be stupid now.
yeah.
Which is fair to them. I think that they've kind of backed out of it. I think Dallas does want him gone.
That's what
They
I was
do.
Yeah.
Dallas definitely wants him gone, but I really have been racking my brain to think of a team that makes sense for him as a suitor. And I'm struggling because most teams that are Anthony Davis is a win now play, right? Most teams that
Absolutely.
are in that win now department, AD doesn't make any sense on.
I think I have it.
I was
Funny enough, and it's the next name on our list. I think there could be a swap.
Ooh,
there.
ew, man.
Ooh, well, let's
Ew.
get into it.
I think that there is a world where the Dallas Mavericks and New York Knicks say, "I'll take your problem and we'll take yours." I think that they will.
I'm gonna
want-
be real.
I
That would
think
be
they
a
would swap.
phenomenal trade
think
for
they would.
Dallas.
I
think
think
they would
Dallas
swap.
wins that.
I think Dallas does too, but it's and I've talked to a couple of Knicks fans about this. The issue isn't Jalen Brunson or Karl Anthony Towns. The issue is Jalen
It's
Brunson
both.
and Karl
Karl
Anthony
Anthony
Towns.
Yeah, they don't
It's
fit.
They
They
just don't work well together. Neither one of them is a good enough defender to justify having just as bad, if not a worse, of defender next to him. And to me at least, I get Jalen Brunson's the worst defender because he is a guard. And I understand how special Karl Anthony Towns' skill set is. It's the reason why I think they would lose the trade. But I get from the Knicks' perspective of them saying, like, I'll take the defender in AD. And I get from the Mavs' perspective of, like, we got this Cooper Flag guy and, it'd be great for him.
I mean, I think if I'm Dallas, the biggest thing is just not having to pay Anthony Davis after this
Like,
season.
trading an
No,
asset
for
a top
Dallas, it
25
makes
player.
complete sense to move off AD.
If I am Dallas, because like you can go ahead and accept that you're not getting anything remotely resembling what you traded for Anthony Davis.
You fired.
Yeah, you're,
right. So like
you're
the new
taking that loss
GM's
here.
coming in with a clean slate, nothing on his resume.
What I am doing is I am trying not to pay him that $58 million he's owed next season, and then I'm gonna round up here the $63 million he'll be owed
That's
the year after
disgusting.
that. If you told me I could get the Trae Young where it's just expiring salary, I'd move him today.
Yeah.
He'd be on a budget.
I think that's
Yeah,
the
Karl Towns, that'd be
ideal
insane.
thing. I just
That's
don't know
ideal.
if any team is at this point going to be willing to
58 mil of
They were
expiring
talking
salary is a
about
lot.
Atlanta being the team, and I think Atlanta kind of got cold feet when the report about his hand came out.
Yeah.
So
I also think like it would be 80 for like Porzingis, and
he's expiring though.
Porzingis is expiring.
I'll be honest, Porzingis is playing
Porzingis is
a lot
better,
better
I
than
would say.
Anthony
I mean,
Davis right
the,
now.
The problem is they both got the we
I also
don't
don't
play
think-
every other
I
game.
don't think
also don't think
Porzingis will play in
Porzingis-
Dallas again.
Yeah, Porzingis.
I mean, I don't
Porzingis
care if
voted
he
out,
play. He
he's
can
playing.
sit on his
You are-
butt all day.
You're
I
trading him
care.
for a salary.
Get
I
off
think
my
from
books.
from the Knicks' perspective, though, I don't expect them to just stay put. This has been a very disappointing season for them. They're in the midst of a 2-9 stretch in their last 11 games. They have just been bad. Like, they have just been really, really bad. Reports came out today that Jalen Brunson called for a player-only meeting. Which
Yep.
You know what that means?
You never supposed to hear that,
player-
man.
No,
You're never supposed to hear that.
Player only
And
meeting not fun.
player-only meetings before All-Star break. Eesh. Ooh, I know who's not vacationing together. I know who's not going to Cabo together, man. And on top of that, they've just been such a massive disappointment. The Celtics were supposed to be out of there. The Pacers are no longer a threat. The New York Knicks were supposed to, let's be real, kind of walk.
Cake walk to them
This was
finals.
supposed to be your
That's why
conference.
I said it's supposed to be them and the Cavs. And then you look up and, man, the Cavs don't got it together. We're supposed to be looking up and saying, oh, this is the year the Knicks are finally going to be in the finals. And Detroit looks better.
Detroit
Way better.
Celtics look better.
The Celtics look better
Celtics-
at this point.
The
And-
Celtics looking better, man. We're gonna talk about that later, but
And I mean, this is a team that's just in the middle of a free fall. They're a half game ahead of who I dubbed the Super 6 seed. I guess they're just the Super 4 seed now of the Toronto Raptors.
yeah,
They're a game ahead of the 76ers. And a team, I think all of us, for the most part, don't think is doing all that much this year. The Cavs are only a game and a half behind them. Like, this
Yeah.
has been
I think for
fairly
both the Cavs
disappointing
and the
season.
Knicks, it's just like,
Yeah, very
man, how
disappointing.
did we end up here?
Extremely disappointing.
It was crazy.
man.
We had I like when we did I think it was Eastern Conference predictions. We talked about a couple of teams that had to look at this season for the
Yes.
East make or break. I want to say it was for sure the Cavs,
Yes, for
the
sure.
Knicks,
For sure the
and
Knicks.
then the
Carolina.
Hawks.
Yes.
Yep.
And all three of them have
The-
failed that
oh,
test.
three year, but the Hawks are back in their
the Hawks
annual
figured it out,
plan.
and they said, we'll trade Trae.
Yeah, I mean they just
Yeah.
called it. Yeah, they just
To be
called
fair,
it.
yeah.
It was.
on that. And you got these other two teams, and his name's been floated a bit. There was some rumors, but like the Cavs do look like they're eventually going to move two of that four, whether it's Jared Allen and
Probably
Garland.
Darius Garland.
Yeah.
or
Whichever one
Jared
of those guys
Allen,
wants to move. In the Knicks' perspective, like you hire a new coach, you're bad. They have to do something.
Someone's got to shake.
Someone's head's gonna roll. Can they trade Mikal Bridges after trading 5 first? For him?
No,
I don't know how that reception's gonna be. I really don't know, and I don't know if that
Yeah.
front office wants to deal with that. I don't think Josh Hart goes if Jalen Brunson ain't going. I think they're tied at the hip.
Mhm.
And I think OG Anunoby's actually their most
He's
valuable player.
so he's really good.
So, I think he's the one guy that on their team
I'm
that
not trading him.
you would keep him regardless of who else is your quote unquote star in that scenario. So
yeah.
you look at Cat and it's like,
It's kind of got to be him.
Yeah, and to your point, because I do have the nerd numbers pulled up, you know, have
Mr.
that
On-Offs.
annual segment back, man. With what you said with Cat and Brunson not being a problem individually, but it being more so of an issue together. I have their on-offs, regular season and playoffs, from the first game Cat was there until now. So Brunson and Cat together, they are a plus 2.8. They have a 118.5 defensive rating. Karl Anthony Towns on the court, and this is in 2,445 minutes, so it's a large
huge
sample
sample.
size.
a massive sample size.
Cat in 1,558 minutes without Jalen Brunson. 120.6 offensive rating, 109.8 defensive rating, plus 10.7. Brunson, with Cat off, 1,485 minutes, 119 O rating, 118.6 D rating, plus 0.5 net rating.
Not great.
Yeah, so
defensive.
we're saying it's better when one's on and one's off, but there's a clear picture being painted
Well,
here.
you can't keep the guy who's only making $25 million because he signed a handshake deal with your GM.
Contract.
Yeah. I mean,
you can't trade him.
Yeah, he's not going. So you know who is going.
Yep, you know who the one.
Was it Becky Harmon? Is that her name? Who?
Oh yeah, no, she was 100%.
What did she know, man? What did she know?
Like, you can't win with small guards.
Can't win with small guards.
To move to a team that I don't think any of us thought would be in this dire of a situation, but as of recently, to give them credit, the unction strikes back.
They're saving the NBA.
Man, the unction has fought back. They are, as of today, back in the play-in.
Let's
19 23 sit.
Say the league from giving OKC a top 5 pick.
The LA Clippers sit now 13-2 in their last 15. Shout out to Zay for the numbers. 3rd offensive rating, 6th in defensive rating. Kawhi Leonard is averaging 31, 7, and 4 with 3 stocks a game on 66 true shooting. James Harden, a real pedestrian for his standards, 25, 8, and 4.
I heard he hasn't
57
been
true shooting. Good.
I don't know if this stat is true, but he has not made a 3, or like he's been like.
Yeah, he's been in a really bad.
Yeah, he's really bad shooting slump.
Yeah, I didn't.
But man, it's just
keeping that.
Listen, the unction
strikes back.
Listen,
now did y'all see that Tyronn Lue quote where he was like, "We got to go X and
it was
X
like 36 and 20.
Yeah, he's like, "We got to go this and whatever in the next couple of games," and they just did it.
Yep, they did.
They're just starting to do it. 13 and 2 in their last 15.
And I'll be honest, I want to start with the. This is gonna be a mean little victory lap. But all the boohoo cries about sending CP3 home. What did Ty Lue know? Maybe he's just annoying.
Man, I think that's the.
They playing better because they was trying to get annoying.
Listen, all I'm saying is they sent CP3 home, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, why would you do that?" And they immediately went on a 13-2 win.
Confirmation bias. I don't know, bro. That ain't CP3 fault, man.
All I'm saying, they were like, "Oh, CP3 was trying to get them to win." Why they winning without him?
I'm not hearing.
They told CP3 to go sit at home and started rattling off wins.
They finna have fun in that first round exit, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I said this like on an earlier episode, and I've definitely said it before in the Discord. I feel like when you watch them, you can kind of tell. Like somebody told them, like, "Hey, just stay afloat. We're gonna make a trade at some point." Because the way Harden and Kawhi are playing and the amount of minutes they're playing like they're in playoff mode, and they've been doing it since they play us. In December. And I'm gonna be real. I don't. It was like the 18th, 19th, something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be real. I don't know if they would be playing like this at the time in the season that they're playing like this if there wasn't something coming, or if they weren't at least told
there was something
that they were going to be doing something.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, I mean, when they were like 6-20 something, it would just been a waste of season.
Yeah.
But they went from being like 6-22, and from then on, they've been the best team in the league because they've just been playing.
I will say shout out. I love like development stories in the NBA. Like Jordan Miller has just
absolutely
been a real rotation piece for them. He's been really good. They started playing the rookie Yannick more. I'm not gonna try and pronounce his last name. I'm gonna butcher it.
Yeah.
But like, guys went down. Like I remember we were talking about how important like a Derrick Jones Jr. was to them.
Mm-hmm.
Bradley Beal isn't the best, but like what it meant for Bradley Beal to be on that team and what he's supposed to provide. Those guys get hurt. You're kind of looking like, what are the Clippers gonna do? All this quote unquote depth they had with the unks are gone, and we did forget. They had the unction, but daycare was back there, and daycare has kind of showed up. Shout out to the young guys on the Clippers. They've actually, man, Ty Washington's getting burned for him. And
real burn.
And wasn't bad. Like, really wasn't bad in some of the minutes he's gotten. So,
I'll say, don't love that Kawhi's out.
I was just about to bring that up. I was going to say, I think the only thing that, like, I'm not going to say makes me say that they're, because, like, that was my biggest, was it hate agenda? Was the Clippers?
Yes.
I'm not going to say that I was wrong just yet, because Kawhi Leonard's health is always going to be a question mark for me. And the fact that we are, he was playing great basketball. I think the question about Kawhi is never, is he a great basketball player when he plays? It's when does he play?
I mean, to Kawhi's credit, he has played 24 straight games.
Hey,
up
man.
until
He has.
too.
He has, but
Like
you see, he's out right now.
It says knee contusion.
And I'm gonna be real, man.
And the night before it said right ankle sprain.
It's something
it's over,
about like
bad.
the closer we get to like April and May, where his body just starts really like malfunctioning. So I'm a hold on before I say they're just out the water just yet.
Speaking of April and May, it was.
Oh man,
Why are we speaking of April and May?
Because I think at the beginning of the season it was an expectation for this team, and I think some things have changed, barring a change for. Of course, we're talking about our hometown, Houston Rockets, who, as of the time of recording this, are
not hot.
25 and 15.
Unable to shoot a basketball. Let's start there, bro.
The 5th seed, we're a half a game ahead of the Lakers and Suns as of right now, out of the play-in. And just not doing great. Historically bad shooting.
Over the last 7 games, the worst shooting team in NBA.
In NBA, which like only us. Only a record the Rockets would set.
Yeah.
Yeah,
not like, they've been like bad.
No,
not
we're
like,
the worst
really
ever.
Bad. No. You've been like the worst we've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like genuinely the
only
worst
the
we've
Rockets,
ever seen.
man.
Yeah, funny enough, I did look at that also because first 25 games of the season, which is up until the time that we last recorded the podcast, 40.2% 3-point percentage as a team, second in the league. Since the last time we were here recording the podcast, the last 15 games, 31.9% 3-point percentage, 29th.
Who's worse?
I don't remember. Somebody shooting like 29%.
You know what's crazy too?
Matter of fact, hold on. Let me go look.
If you go to the NBA's website and like do that same sample filter and look at like how many of those threes are considered open and wide open,
they're all.
It's
open,
like
bro.
90%.
They're all open. We're just
so I mean, I guess
missing open threes.
It
over and
begs
over
the
again.
question.
Bedford, you said it's the first 25, so I should look at the last 16.
No, but I mean,
last 15.
It begs the question: is there someone on the team that's missing a lot of open threes?
I can't. For the sake of my New Year's resolution, I can't say nothing, bro.
Like, Tari's been pretty good this year.
He's just been in and out the lineup.
KD's going to be KD. You don't ask Şengün.
Şengün not hitting threes.
We know Ahmed not hitting threes.
I mean, you can't.
Ahmed not hitting threes.
Reed's actually been hitting his. Josh Okogie's been hitting his.
Reed like 40% on the year.
Okogie has not.
Okogie fell off. Okogie fell off.
But I mean, obviously Steve-O's not going to shoot him. Clint's not going to shoot him. I feel like I'm missing a guy on our team. I think he starts. What's that guy's name? Jabari Smith Jr. Man, oh man, oh man. It's been 15 games since we've been able to talk about this. So while they look,
I will say 30 bomb last night. 2 nights ago. From Jabari Smith Jr.
Funny this time to drop.
He hit 7 threes. But
I think I said this like first episode back when we came on the podcast. When we brought Will back. I don't care what you do on a Tuesday night against New Orleans. I just don't.
And we lost.
Like you gave 32 to New Orleans. That's so cool, bro. Like I say this, Jabari. I hope you have a good game tonight. You play in minutes.
Please have a good game tonight.
I need you to have a good game tonight.
I beg.
If you have a good game tonight, gang, I'll get Lloyd to edit this up the podcast. Like, yo, mood is inside.
Is this Peacock or Prime?
It's NBC. Yeah, it's
okay,
NBC.
so hey man.
I mean, he's. Well, the thing that frustrates me the most about Jabari, I feel like he has one of the easiest jobs in the NBA because we don't ask him to guard point of attack. We don't really ask him to play center. We don't ask him to play make or shot create.
He gets tasked to play point of attack because everybody's hunting him on Twitches.
Fair. But I would say he's not the guy who starts out on the Luka Doncic's or the Giannis's of the world, right? We ask him to kind of do a bit more roaming than like there was what game was it where we had KD guarding somebody and I was so mad. Who was it, bro? KD at 37 years old was guarding somebody. I'm like, it makes no sense that Kevin Durant at this big age is being asked to guard this guy. I'm watching Jabari guard
We had KD on DeRozan?
I think it might have been DeRozan. It was something like that. I'm watching Jabari guard the non-shooter. But I have the numbers.
I also have some numbers.
I have. Before y'all go, I have the answer to your question.
Yes.
The Toronto Raptors.
Wow.
Funny enough, they've been winning games.
And they're winning games with that. Fairs.
My whole point was just that Jabari has the easiest job in the world and hit open threes.
So
and here we go.
I have a...
How dare you ask?
This is not even just threes. This is field goals. These are our last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are our last 7 losses. Okay? A 1-point loss to the Blazers. Jabari went 2 of 13.
That don't say what that I think is.
The 6-point loss to the Blazers. Jabari went 6 for 21. A 13-point loss to the Kings. He went 4 for 13. 20-point loss to OKC. He went 5 for 15. 6-point loss to Dallas. He went 2 of 13. 1 point loss to Sacramento, he went 6 of 17. And then the 5 point loss to the Pelicans, he went 5 of 18.
At some point,
open shots.
At some point though,
nothing.
Why are we letting
Truly nothing?
Yes. So
at some point, like, why is he? And I think
because he can go 7 for 13. Was that what it was?
He went 7 for 13 last night, and so
right?
that's why I think the conundrum is with Jabari is on a team with Şengün.
There's a conundrum.
Right? There's a conundrum here because
there's an extra thought that has been put into Jabari.
There's a thought here, right? Because you have KD. KD's gonna do what KD does, right? Night in, night out. He's gonna go get to his spot to get his shots.
Jabari's also gonna do what KD does. right. That's what we're.
It's with
6'11" can shoot.
Look. Someone has to shoot threes.
6'11".
Okay. Ime doesn't like playing Reed Shepherd because of defensive concerns, right? Josh Okogie is not a 3-point volume shooter. Şengün's not a 3-point volume shooter. Amen's not a 3-point volume shooter. Frankly, Kevin Durant's not a 3-point volume shooter.
He's not. We really
okay?
don't have any
You need someone to put up 3-point shots on volume. There is someone getting 3-point shots on volume
not making
that are
them
good
volume.
looks, right? And so he just has to make open shots.
Yep.
And it sounds dumb,
That's what.
but
it
I
is.
truly
That's what it
think
is.
that changes the trajectory of the Rockets.
No, it does. You look at what our record is when he makes shots.
Yes.
I think to say he's the X factor for the Rockets is not an understatement.
We have won our last 3 games, and in those games, Jabari is shooting 47% from 3.
I think that is being carried by that last.
It's being carried, but he just hit 7 threes.
Because I was gonna say that Timberwolves game he actually did not, but he played great defense.
But he played great defense.
Yeah, he played great defense.
He's shooting on the season 34%,
Which is-
on 3.2 open threes a game, and on wide open threes 38% on 2.
That's not okay,
I'm gonna
man.
be honest with you, 38% is
Yeah,
like,
on wide open. I think
wide open is
for
not
reference, I want to say Dylan Brooks shot 45 on
Yeah,
that team.
league average, I think, on wide open threes is like 39.
Well, you know what's crazy is I have the numbers pulled up on that last 15 games that the Rockets have played. So we're generating a total of 31.9 3-point attempts per night, and the NBA's website classifies 12 of that as open. We shoot 31.7% from 3 on open threes.
Yeah.
I'm not even honest. I said they classify 15.3 of those as wide open,
Oh, Lord.
and it improves to a whopping 32.8% from 3. So,
Which is crazy
not
because
making any of them.
to start the season, we were like number 2 in the league on wide open and open 3-point
Can I do
percentage.
first?
We were insanely good. So the fact that it swung all the way this way is insane. We can't be this bad on wide open shots.
No, definitely.
I think we're in a historic slump.
We are in.
Like we're not a good 3-point shooting team. We're not this bad. Like it's.
I mean, I think given the types of shots we are shooting, we have players that are positive 3-point shooters because we are talking about a bunch of open corner threes.
Yeah.
And we're talking about open corner threes. League average on that is like 38%.
And specifically on that, I think Tari coming back, said he's listed available tonight, is going to be helpful because he is still, I believe, leading the league in corner 3-point percentage for the NBA. At one point, was leading the league in 3-point percentage, period.
Yep.
And I think him just being able to knock down open shots for us. I mean, someone got to do it.
I mean, the other issue is. Like, Aaron Holiday is a guy who's been getting some burn throughout all the injury. Remember, he started the game.
He started
a random game.
And over the last 10 games, he's shooting. Let's play a game. Is he shooting over or under 30% from 3?
Oh, under.
It's gotta be over.
Over or under 20% from 3?
Gotta be over.
Wait, 20?
20% over his last 10 games. Over under 20% from 3.
It's gotta be over.
Over.
It's no, he's shooting like 16% from 3, bro. There's no shot.
What if I told you it was less than that?
What's he at?
Over the last 10 games, he's shooting 14.3% from 3.
How many attempts?
2.1. But mind you, like I said, he's not
That's
playing that
nasty.
much.
That's still
But to reference it, this is a guy who just last season shot 39.8% from 3.
He's like a 40% 3-point shooter.
Shot 38.7. Like
We are in the greatest slump of all
Gang, he's shooting 14% on his last 33-point attempts?
Yep. There's been, and once again, we don't shoot contested off the dribble.
We generate good 3-point
We get open threes. We just don't make any of them.
Man, I beg, bro. Please, man.
We
Please
just
stop
don't make
trolling,
any
bro.
of them.
Don't troll
Yeah,
tonight.
man, this team.
Please don't troll tonight, bro.
This team's in a slump. This team looks broken. There's not too much to say about it. I don't think anyone's saving us at the deadline.
Nope.
We have to hit our open shots.
Nope.
And that's not on coaching. That's not on
nothing, man.
scheme. That's not on nobody but the players and the basket.
Can we
Speaking
go
of-
to a good team?
Speaking of players and I had a great transition, bro. Speaking of players and the basket, someone who I had the guts to rank as the number 1 small forward coming into the season Jaylen
That
Brown.
is looking good so far.
Is it?
No,
I mean, when you look at the advanced
I'm about to
numbers,
say, I'm gonna find a way
I'm
to
not
hate.
letting you.
You guys are gonna find a way to hate. Not a soul on this podcast, and very few people in the world outside of Celtics fans thought this team would be anything but atrocious.
Why are they?
No, we thought they would be.
we thought they would be decent, not this good
We
though.
thought that they would have to like pull guys.
Not
to
this
take.
good.
I do remember
We thought they'd be a playing team.
Yeah, we thought they would be like.
yeah, we thought
bottom,
they would,
like, 5.
We thought they would choose to be bad, and they
Yes.
have just chosen to be good. Like
It's
Joe
not-
Mazzulla has
Jaylen
proven-
Brown.
Jaylen Brown has chosen to be
quiet
good.
as kept. Derek White, he's looked a little bit better. He doesn't look as good as he did last year.
Jaylen Brown has been by far their best player.
I vehemently. I'm gonna
whole
play
time they best player.
They are the
Tatum.
two seed.
I'm gonna play analytics merchant here. It's not Jaylen Brown.
You just say Peyton Pritchard.
Watch Celtics games.
He is
Derek
averaging.
White is the most influential player on that team. It's not even close.
Jaylen Brown.
Derek White has not been.
Call him a nerd, man. Call him a nerd.
Jaylen Brown's
Call him
averaging.
nerd in the
He's
comments.
averaging 30.7 rebounds and 5 assists.
Men lie, women lie. Numbers though. This say Derek White is a plus 12.1 with Jaylen Brown off the court. Jaylen Brown on the court. Derek White off the court plus 1.4. Why are the Celtics better minute by minute when Jaylen Brown isn't playing?
I don't know, man.
I'm gonna be real. Whole time they best player is Mazzulla, bro. Because I'm gonna be real. Gang, if you look,
Joe and in Brad,
gang,
that's
if
the
you
two
look
best
at
players.
all of their line, and I'm not joking. I'm being very serious. Going down the baller, look at all the lineup combinations. They're all positive.
I was called a fat
Every
ass.
single one of them are positive.
Shout out Noah.
Who's-
I
who
said
called you?
I said he was better than E Man. I was called a fat ass.
Oh no, he's way better than me, man.
Yeah, I might
He's
gotta
way
get
better
on
than
that
me.
one.
It's not even.
Ime, please give me something to work with, man.
Not like I think
it's looking wicked,
I think
bro.
to the what's hot portion of the show, like Joe Mazzulla stocks are the hottest.
Yeah,
probably.
he's really
Clear
good.
coach of the year, by the way.
Like,
He's just really
So,
good.
to the point where
You don't
we-
think
Clear
they're
coach of the year. Nah, I think Mazzulla got to be coach of the year, man.
I'm looking at the
Because
picture.
I mean,
I
if
think
you
they'll
look,
give it the bigger stat.
if you look,
I think
relative,
Bickerstaff will. What? The Celtics might be hocking them down.
relative to
They
expectations.
did.
But they just
They still got like a
they
little
just
4-game
beat the
gap.
Celtics yesterday.
I was gonna say.
Yeah,
The
they
Pistons
got-
literally
They got like a
just beat the
5.5
Celtics.
Yeah.
game.
I mean,
It'll go to bigger
Or
stuff.
not, it
It'll
wouldn't
go to
be-
bigger stuff.
I think relative
they
to
just
where a team they're both very clearly overperforming, but I think the Celtics are overperforming even more.
No,
They're
because
the
I-
two seed.
That's
The
true, but
conversation
no one had
was-
the Pistons being this good. Though.
No, we didn't. We didn't think I think Big Stat.
I think if you asked me at the when we did the offseason predictions, what would be more likely that the Celtics would squeak out a top 2 record in the East, or the Pistons would be the best record?
No, I think I'd say the Pistons.
What be,
Man.
sorry, what be
I think I would say the
not even
Pistons.
the second best record in the league.
yeah,
Yeah, I
not-
think I would.
not
I think
just-
I would pick the Pistons.
I would have picked the Celtics before I would pick the Pistons.
I mean, you're the same Celtics team that lost Drew Holiday,
Starting.
Porzingis, and Tatum in the
I would
same
say
offseason.
that was the
and
one thing.
Luke Cornett.
We talked
Yeah.
about it a lot about their lack of having a center. And part of it, I think, is Joe Mazzulla. Part of it is just this guy taking a massive. Neems Keita has been like,
good.
really good. He's been really, really good.
Yeah.
Luka Garza has given them like really good minutes.
Yeah,
I just
they're
think
just
that-
52 minute or 52 win pace with that being their center duo.
We talked about this in Discord earlier with Donnie basketball. Mazzulla Hoops is also just produced nothing but good
Yeah,
basketball.
man, he's a demon,
and I
bro.
think he is the
He's a
perfect
demon.
proof of when you have a system that good in place. At this point, he can plug and play anybody.
He really can.
They
He can
are.
He can plug in a
Yeah.
Bro, Jaylen Brown went and said play Jordan Walsh. He played Jordan Walsh, and Jordan Walsh looked fantastic. Baylor Shireman was a guy that people were saying they shouldn't pick his option up. He's played minutes for them. Obviously, like we've seen what they've done with Derek
Here
White,
we go.
Peyton Pritchard,
Anthony Simons.
like those guys that are already established.
Anthony Simons even.
Yeah,
I
Simon's
want to say,
looking.
yeah, Simons is actually
decent.
like I've seen him block shots. He's
Yeah.
never done that. Like I wasn't Simons.
You know, and to his credit, I thought that was gonna be a guy they got to like try to flip, but
They might keep him.
yeah,
They might keep him.
who knows?
But yeah, that's
Just to kind of go back to what I was saying, the Pistons are 2 games behind the Thunder. If you would have
No,
told
they're
me
very
in the offseason,
Yeah, I would be shocked
the
on
Pistons
that
are
part.
2 games behind OKC, I would call you a
man,
liar.
my agendas are.
I'm sorry. I think he deserves coach of the year.
I said Jaylen Brown, Cade Cunningham. I might have 2 first-team All-NBA guys.
If Jaylen Brown makes first team All NBA, I'll shave my head.
He should.
He should.
I'll shave my head.
Why should you pick? Tell me 5 guys better right now.
Jokic, Shea.
Not gonna make it because he's not gonna make the games.
Yeah, games.
I mean,
Yo,
Jokic can still do it.
Jokic might.
No,
Yeah.
Jokic would have to like come back and then not miss any
more
games.
games.
I'm be honest, he don't miss games, so I'm anticipating he
Nah,
don't miss games.
I'm more than
Jokic.
let's-
Okay, fine.
I don't want to say Jokic, Shea, Wemby, Giannis, Luka.
Wemby's not hitting the game.
I don't know if Giannis does either.
Again, these guys now are on.
Giannis definitely don't.
I'm gonna say if If they get hurt again, it's totally different. But if these guys who are all healthy right now,
let's be
play the rest of the
realistic.
season-
Guys aren't going to play the rest of the season.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're expected to play
but
like
no, I
almost
think
60 games.
a lot of these guys.
I mean, not 60.
I'm gonna say it's still like a lot of these guys. I think are going to be on pace to play 63 games. That's the.
I mean,
low
okay,
line
so
cutoff.
I
They'll be on
think
pace to play 63.
what me and Nessa were saying was because we don't think guys like Jokic and Wemby.
Yeah, sure.
I think
I'ma
Jaylen
keep-
Brown's
I'ma
going to
keep
make
it-
it because of
I'ma
that. Because
keep it
like
alright,
Cade
yeah.
Cunningham,
I
is gonna be on- he might be on first team.
I think Cade is making it
I'm gonna say,
low
like,
key regardless.
Matter of fact, he should.
I think
He's
Cade is
the
making
second
it.
best,
Like,
the
Cade-
second best team in the league, best player on that team. He should make all of the first team.
They gave it to Donovan Mitchell,
Yeah, he
who
should.
objectively
No,
was
but that
having
was-
a
I mean,
way worse season
that's
than Cade
just
is.
that's the worst All NBA ever. All NBA first team ever. I'll still stand.
I mean, Cade deserves it, man.
I don't know. DeAndre Jordan in 2015 was kind
Cade
of
should get
crazy.
first team.
I'm gonna be real though. There's a possibility if the guys I named earlier do end up making the threshold, Cade Cunningham could be on the 1 seed, and he will not make first team All NBA.
Yeah, I mean
he won't.
that's fair because
If
the
those
league
guys
is
do
pretty
stay healthy,
talented.
He would.
If those
he'd be
guys
the
hit the
sixth best
threshold.
player on the list.
I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna hit the threshold.
I think at least one of them falls off.
As a
but
matter
again,
of
if one
fact,
of them falls off, I think Cade gets in. I think again, me personally, I think the Celtics keep this up. I don't think Jaylen Brown keeps this up. I don't think he does.
I think he does.
I think he does.
I don't.
I think he
That's where
does,
we just
man.
disagree.
I mean,
'Cause
we'll
I
see on
don't-
that
I
one.
mean,
He is an analyst.
When the dictator gets back, he won't. But
The dictator.
The
Yeah.
dictator.
the
The paradox?
man.
No,
Bro,
the anomaly.
the anomaly. That's what
The
the
anomaly.
Yeah.
Paradox is
When he
Cade.
gets back, it'll
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all saying this is Jason Tatum's fault, bro?
Yeah,
I'm not
man.
gonna lie, like,
Free
Jaylen
from
Brown-
Tatum hoops.
One,
man.
his volume has just been ridiculous. Last
Nah,
4
it is.
games,
Is he leading the league in shots?
I have no idea, but last 4 games, 28 shots, 30
I think
shots,
it's either him. No, Luke is.
30
I think Luke
shots,
is.
and 28 shots. Like he's gunning them. He's genuinely just gunning. And to his credit, like he's averaging 38, 58 true shooting, kind of, but 29 a game.
He already
like,
fell down.
I'm gonna be real though. 30 on 58, man. I'm
Like,
living with.
You not
Especially considering
you ain't top 200 in true shooting.
we good.
We don't want to do that
He
combo.
is top
Easy
200. He's
fade.
I mean, he fried too, man.
196.
I'm gonna be real, bro. He
196.
fried
Tied
too.
with, bro. Who he tied with? Who he tied with? Oh,
To
God,
be
he tied with
specific?
somebody. Oh, God, he tied with somebody, bro. That's really like 205. They just gave him some numbers. It's cool. But
But yeah.
I guess we do have one.
What's
Do
we
not?
got one more team here.
What's because they've been a good
Yeah,
team.
they were
recently,
hot. But
Until some.
But they
yeah.
just got like the worst news possible last night. For those that don't know, we're talking about the Golden State Warriors, who up until last night, did they win last night?
I think they did win.
I
think
think
they
they
did,
did. Despite
yeah.
Jimmy, I think they did.
I wanna say
But
they
they're
won. Yeah,
11.
they blew out the Heat.
Yeah,
Actually,
they are
Yeah.
11-4 in their last. Lord, the Cavs. They are 11-4 in their last 15. Fourth in offensive rating, third in defensive rating, a plus 8.2 net rating. That was with Jimmy Butler. Sadly, Jimmy Butler will be out for the season. Tore his ACL.
On a Pods hospital ball.
Yeah. On a
Put CJ
pod.
Stroud.
Also,
Yeah.
oh man.
Oh
man.
the power plant 49ers were in the
Power
building
plant,
too, so it might have finally. But yeah, they have lost Jimmy Butler now for the rest of the season. Apparently, a report came out that they would not be opposed to trading Jimmy
got
Butler's
to.
contract.
Yeah.
you have to.
Yeah.
I don't know what team takes it.
It's kind of nasty. He making 60+
Yeah,
mil.
he's
You're gonna have to test some assets
he's
to it.
gonna be an expiring next season.
I mean,
Is
what
he? I thought he had just got extended. Am I tripping?
That's the problem. He
remember,
just
you
got
can only-
extended.
you can only
No, it's,
sign the- I would say you can
He's
only
making
sign the,
60 mil this year, and he's making 60 mil next year.
yeah, that's
He's
that's
not
why I
expiring.
said-
He's expiring after.
Yeah, it's a 2.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
expiring
okay,
after
then,
next
then
year.
no. No.
No, okay. If I'm so last in 2025,
I'm looking it up right now. So we
they
can.
traded for him. When they traded for him,
I thought they gave
he was
him an
on
extension.
they gave him an
So I-
extension, so he didn't have to pick an option up. So the extension kicked in.
You're
this year.
correct. Yes, and he
So
has
next year
of the
he isn't
contract.
expiring.
Yeah, and I was gonna say you're talking about it. What team would do it if the trade deadline comes and no one's offered me anything for Anthony Davis? I'm doing
Oh,
it
you would take the Jimmy
I'm
contract.
doing
Ooh.
because if nothing else, I'm getting off that contract.
I need some
Ooh.
assets.
Yeah. Of course, you're going to give me some,
I
but
need.
but I'm
Would-
But I
would you
feel like you're trading. AD's also on the same
you
month.
no.
No. It's like 2 more
one less
years.
One less year.
Or is it one?
Yeah, it's one less year.
He's a free agent in 2028.
80. Yeah, the year Jimmy becomes an unrestricted free agent, 80's making $63 million that year.
Is that player option year or?
It's a player option, so
Yeah,
he's not declining it.
No, he's accepting the player option.
So you're pretty much trading for one
You're trading.
earlier year
Yes.
of cap flexibility.
If you're telling
It would have to be like you'd have to give me something for Jimmy.
I think I need at least one.
If I'm the
you gotta do
Mavs,
something.
if I'm the Mavs, like 1 year, cool. That's not.
Do they even?
I mean, I think it's
They have some first round picks going
Yeah.
into like the 2030s that they can get.
like I would need a pick from the Warriors.
yeah. I'm not saying you should just do it one for one, but I'm saying like in terms of like deal structure, I would do that because if
It's not
if,
bad.
I
if
think
I,
it
if
makes
I
sense for
can't
both
get
sides.
expiring salary, I'll take one less year.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. Oh, man, I'm thinking now.
And I know
the Warriors do own all their picks.
And I want to say the Warriors is one of the few teams that has been somewhat linked to Anthony Davis.
Would you think a Jimmy trade would end up including Kuminga at this point? Because remember, he's got to go too.
He's requested a trade.
He's already requested.
Yeah,
You know what's so nasty
So-
about that is, and it's the most like toxic relationship of all time, that they have been saying like, we don't want him here, we don't want him to play. And then when Jimmy Butler went down, I saw a report that came out that said they're going to try to reintroduce Kuminga into the rotation. It's just like, just trade the dude. Y'all don't want him.
I mean, the problem is now they give him that balloon payment.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
So now, like, you can't.
It's like what is it like?
It's
20,
like 25
It was
million.
a team option.
It's 2.5 and a team option.
It's
right?
not nothing.
Yeah.
It's you'd actually need to get a player back for that.
I mean, I think if I was one of these other teams, it would be a little interesting to me maybe to take his salary to use as filler again.
Yeah.
Like if I'm a team, because we've talked about this before in the Discord, with the way that the CBA is now, you don't have very many $25 million, $30 million contracts. It's a lot of 50, 60, and then you got like MLE guys, rookie scale guys. It's like 10, 15. So if I'm trying to make up the salary for like a star, I need a $22, $23 million to make it work. Like we were talking about the Giannis Knicks stuff, and they don't have any middle of the pack salaries to trade. They got to go with cash straight up for that because they don't have it. So if I'm one of these teams that are lacking on salaries, I might take his salary just so I can throw it in, pick up the team option next year, throw it in there.
I would say, would the Mavs be the smartest organization ever if they somehow got a first this year for AD?
Yes.
Oh, genius.
I think that's mind you, a first, and I'm not taking on like the worst contract in the entire NBA.
I think
I'd be stunned.
Yeah, I would too. I would be.
Yeah. I mean,
they have to
this is the
first
thing.
just to kick off
Jimmy
Jimmy's
Butler at this
contract.
point now, and I hate saying it like this because I mean the body's still fresh, but he's a dead asset now. And
he's a negative asset.
He will never live
he's
up
a
to
huge negative asset.
He will never live up to the $60 million he's going to be getting paid over the next
Never.
2 seasons. His ACL's gone at 37 years old. I'll be honest. I love Jimmy Butler. He's one of my favorite players. Like effectively, his career is done. Like effectively, his career is done. And as an asset, I'm glad he got paid. That's why he was so adamant about getting this money. I remember talking about this in the offseason with y'all. He got paid because something like this could happen. But if I am a team taking on that contract, Anthony Davis is the asset now in this scenario.
Yeah, he is.
I need something back. And
I mean, because you're essentially paying Jimmy Butler to rehab. Because he's out now.
You're paying him to retire.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be so thrilled.
Maybe not retire, but he's not a part of your team technically speaking.
I would be kind of.
He's a contract.
Dude, if Jimmy Butler comes back from a torn ACL halfway through the year at 30 years old,
he'll be 30. Because they've already saying like.
I think he'll come back just to finish off that year. Just to get his money.
Bottom line, let me know if I'm incorrect here. Is there a rule that says he has to play to get that money or something?
No,
he can't retire.
He's guaranteed. If he retired beforehand,
I'm not saying retire. What I'm saying is he may even be healthy enough to play next season.
No, he literally,
because ACL bare minimum is 5 months. And I'm a girl at his age.
And then on top of the fact that if he gets traded to like a team like Dallas that will probably be hitting that retool scenario.
Yeah, they probably don't.
I don't even know if you want to play him.
Yeah, there's no reason to rush him back.
Yeah.
So, but what I was going to say before we kind of move on is the other like aspect of this that we're not really talking about is what this means for the Warriors, right? Because like we're talking about like the age like it's going to happen, right? That may not happen. They may not be able to trade Jimmy Butler at the deadline like they want to.
Yeah.
That's now another year of Steph Curry's prime.
Thank God. And thank God.
I hate the Warriors, so I'm glad it's happening.
Did you see that stuff on Twitter? It was everybody was like, I feel so bad for Steph. I feel so bad for Steph. I don't feel bad for him.
4-time NBA champion, man. I'm good.
Thank God your career.
Ooh, I have 4 rings.
I'm so happy.
But I mean, my point is just
all-star starter, boo-hoo.
No,
I am very happy that Steph is not succeeding right now.
For Jimmy Butler.
But in terms of just like removing my personal bias out of it, the fact that he's still playing basketball at this level and he's on a team that's not even giving him a realistic chance to win it, like he's with Jimmy, let alone without him.
He's way too nice to request a trade too.
No, not even that. You can't like his legacy should be the Warriors.
He can't move.
He can't move, but like I'm selfish. If I was Steph and I've seen how way y'all have treated me in my career for the last couple years, I would have been asked out.
They've wasted ever since the year they won the ring. They wasted.
Could you imagine Steph Curry? How he came back from the Olympics? I was just with Bron. I
gotta come back to Pines.
And I gotta come back and I'm looking at Brandon Pajimski. Kuminga don't even want to play with me.
My best free agent acquisition is Buddy Hield, man.
That's it. Brandon, respect the Shohei. Respect the Shohei Ohtani.
You see, they mad at Mike Brown for hugging Draymond too.
Oh my gosh,
man!
Yeah,
my God, Draymond has written nothing but checks for
Steph
to cash his whole career.
Drove Katie out of town, drove Jordan Poole out of town. Oh, and Jordan Poole, my goodness, we don't talk about him, but
man, Shout out to the
goodness.
off the glass.
Yeah, Milo.
Also, I saw this tweet. I so agree. Steve Kerr had Jordan Poole as a legitimate finals contributor, and Warriors fans
Yes.
tell you he's a terrible
Yeah,
coach.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're the definition of like the spoiled fans of the.
I mean, the next year he was averaging
I mean,
like
they started
20 on
picking
pretty
basketball
okay
in
efficiency.
2014.
Yeah, probably
2014.
2014.
Yeah, it did.
So.
Steven
they know
Adams
is-
out indefinitely for another
Oh.
thing that's not hot.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Crazy.
from an ankle sprain.
Yeah.
I mean,
It was
bro,
a
did you
bad
see how
must have
bad?
had a
shit,
worse
it was a
ankle
bad-
sprain
No,
No,
all
but
time.
that means it's probably high ankle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, they said there's nothing broken, so he's probably going to be out for
They said it was a
at least a
ton of
month.
swelling,
I ain't
but-
gonna-
At least a month.
at least. But I mean,
We probably won't see him until after the All-Star break.
yeah, which is, I mean, obviously you want him to be here, but I'd
Oh,
rather
Lord,
him
man, praise the
rehab
same
now,
Lord,
so
man.
by like late March, April, he's ready for the playoffs.
He's back.
So,
Yeah,
you know, not the,
that does suck though.
not the. I thought it was an ACL when I saw it. So to me, this is
Yeah,
the best news.
Yeah,
True.
the-
Yeah.
it definitely looked like.
Nah, he did kind of go down like Jimmy. That's a good
He
point.
went down and didn't get up, and he had to have, and it's a big dude, man. People had to carry him
That's
off
He's
the
a big
court.
guy.
So
Quick question before we get to. We have games again, guys. We are gonna have a game this episode again. But quick question before we do get to the game. If I would have told you in 6 minutes, Jalen Green has not shot a 3-point attempt in his first game back, would you believe me?
I'll be so honest. I've been watching his stat line.
Has he shot
as
at
the
all?
game is gone.
Hmm?
He's like 1 or
He's
2.
1 and 2, but
Oh.
I'm genuinely shocked that he has not shot a 3. Because
Yeah, we were having this whole
we were having this
conversation.
combo about this earlier. He heard us, bruh. No
Yeah.
3-point ball.
I was gonna say we were debating on if he's gonna average 8 or 9 3-point
Yes.
attempts, and he said none.
Nah. I'm gonna get free throws for once finally.
He said I'm driving to the line,
Yeah.
rim pressure.
Donnie basketball, man. I coined that, by the way. I've seen it on Twitter a couple times. I am taking credit for that. Donnie basketball. That is my goat. That is my baby. That is my child.
Yeah.
And shout out to the Suns. My agenda board is looking great with them.
Man, please.
I also had them on my agenda board. The
Your
Spurs,
agenda board's
Big
kind of
Ron.
cooking.
the Spurs are just way
Better
better than I
bring
thought
him
they
home,
would
bro.
be.
is he hooping right now?
Bring him home. He got like 9 minutes.
Who?
Grimes.
Oh yeah.
He's so good.
He's not even playing.
Yeah.
We ready for game time?
I do.
Game
I've
time.
had this game in my notes app since November.
Man, let's get to it.
Let's get to
Yeah,
it.
man.
All right, I'm gonna ask you guys to name me. It's an NBA ladder. So name me who the better
Yeah.
player is. We're gonna work our way up to the top and who king of the hill. See how this works. We're starting, and this is best version of these players.
I want y'all.
Okay.
Define best version.
That's up to you.
Like single year.
Just peak.
Yeah, just
Okay, bet.
Okay.
for peak.
Okay.
Peak for peak. All right, peak for peak.
DeMar DeRozan or Blake Griffin?
Blake Griffin.
Easily.
Blake Griffin or Klay Thompson?
Blake Griffin.
Blake Griffin.
Blake Griffin or Kyrie Irving?
Kyrie Irving.
Oh,
Why'd you shut up?
Kyrie.
Blake Griffin, gang.
I think.
Nah.
He finished-
Relax.
He finished top 3 for MVP.
Cool. It's Kyrie.
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real.
I'm gonna go Kyrie.
Gang, Kyrie don't got
Hey,
no
I-
first
I-
team.
Kyrie's and it's a. I hate when we.
He got like
Kyrie-
one second team. He ain't
do,
never
but
finished top 5 for MVP.
I think at
I
this
don't give a
point,
shit. It's Kyrie.
Kyrie's consistency at 50, 40, 90.
we talking about peak.
Can we say
It's Kyrie.
But I think
It's peak for peak.
an extended peak is still a peak.
If you ask
Gang,
me,
peak Blake
if
Griffin
you ask
finished
me,
third in MVP.
if you were,
voting in
no,
MVP
be
with
so honest.
Chris Paul, Dwight Howard, Kobe Bryant, Dwayne Wade,
LeBron James.
LeBron James,
Real
and
peak
Kevin
Blake.
Durant.
Because I'm gonna be honest, my favorite version of Blake is
Pistons
first year in
2013,
Detroit.
Loki
And that's
Detroit
my
Blake.
favorite version
Nah,
of Blake.
he's right. That's
You're
the best
right. That is the
version.
best version of him, but
But
Yeah,
I'm
he
not
finished
gonna
third for
lie.
MVP.
Honestly, gun to your head. Prime Kyrie Irving or prime Blake Griffin if you're picking a team. You're going Blake?
If I'm building a team,
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of hard to build around Blake. But if you're asking me who's better, I think peak Blake Griffin is better.
I'm still.
I mean,
I think Kyrie.
I mean, I'll go-
you
that's
can
fine.
now vote it. We're going Kyrie.
we're going
go
with Kyrie.
Kyrie,
So
yeah.
all right, it's Kyrie Irving or Ray Allen.
Ray Allen, come on, bro. Come on,
Why-
it's
why
Ray
are
Allen.
you
It's
hesitating?
Ray
You're not
Allen,
participating in
man.
this.
What are we doing, bro?
Yes.
Come on, man.
Kyrie.
Bro, bro, hey, bro, move on, bro.
That's
Come
what
on,
we
what
picking.
we
We
talking
picking
about,
this.
bro?
Kyrie.
Split the
What we talking
difference.
about,
I gotta be the.
Because if we're going peak, right? If we're going peak, right?
Let me look at
Genuinely, does Ray Allen have anything as good as those 240 pieces in the finals? Does
That's
he?
not even Kyrie Irving's peak.
Yeah, he led his
That's
team to the conference
that's the
finals.
best Kyrie's ever played. Like that playoff run is to me the best
In a-
Kyrie's ever
a
played.
series.
I get he was the second. I mean that whole playoff run. I get he was the second
Yeah,
option, but like to me that's peak Kyrie. Like that is the best version
This
of
is
Kyrie.
crazy.
That's just split the
I think
difference.
What are we
so.
Split the difference.
Also, y'all overrate Ray Allen. I get he was in He Got Game. His acting sucked too, and he was bad as a one option. I'm not letting it slide, bro. Bro, talk to me. He had a chance. He had a chance to go to the
God.
finals. Got walked down every single time.
Like,
Every single time. Had to hightail.
What is Kyrie doing?
I'm gonna go Ray Allen. We
Not
can
too
Got
much.
outvoted.
Not too much. Not too
Got
much.
out-
Ray Allen, we can move
Not
on.
too much on Kyrie.
Well,
sorry.
well, depending on how y'all talk about it, this next one should be pretty easy. Ray Allen or Carmelo Anthony?
Mellow.
Mellow.
Next question.
All right, I
Next
guess you
question.
need to get a vote. Carmelo Anthony or Jimmy Butler?
Mellow.
Rest in peace, Jimmy Butler.
Mellow.
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 Actually, Fake Jimmy
I would
Butler.
go Jimmy. bro.
Low-key Jimmy.
When we're
Actually,
are
Jimmy.
we just going
Because
like
peak for peak,
give me-
peak for peak is Jimmy.
Let me ask this.
Peak for peak is Jimmy.
For the rest of this list, right? I gotta ask: are we going like just straight up like we at the park? Who better? Or are we saying like I need to make a finals run right now? Because that is two different things. Because I'm be honest, I've seen Jimmy make 2 finals.
Yeah,
runs
I
now.
was
I
kinda-
have.
Jimmy.
It's
I
a
was
different.
kind
It's Jimmy.
I'm gonna keep it a stack with you though, Brett. I'm gonna keep it a stack. If we go into the park, give me Melo.
I'm gonna give me Melo,
Like,
man.
I mean, fair.
Give me Melo,
It's
bro.
Jimmy Butler.
Melo's a better.
I think Melo's better.
I'm gonna say Carmelo Anthony's better. At
You're
basketball than Jimmy
dropping.
Butler.
I will say Jimmy Butler.
Favorite
Give me
to
Melo.
win this year.
If I was trying to
Give me
make
Melo.
if I
Melo.
was dropping a player on my favorite team, I'm taking Bron Jimmy.
Nah, because I'm gonna be real. If you,
I don't even like Jimmy
I'm gonna
Butler.
be real. With you. If you told me I could have Denver Nuggets Melo on the Rockets right now, on God, we going 82 and up. Give me Melo.
Or
Give me
first
Melo.
year Knicks Melo.
I'd rather have
Facts.
Jimmy.
Yeah, give me Melo.
But I mean, Carmelo Anthony won. This one
I'll
shouldn't
be
be
a
difficult at
dissenting
all.
vote.
Then Carmelo Anthony or Joel Embiid.
Embiid.
Joel Embiid or Allen Iverson.
Embiid.
Joel Embiid or James Harden.
James Harden.
Embiid.
What?
That 23-24
What?
Embiid is crazy.
He is.
He played like 35 games.
It was the best 35 games I've ever seen.
I'm gonna be so real with you, man. I'm gonna be so real with you.
Where's
man.
that peak for peak?
I can't.
Peak for peak.
This is the thing.
2019.
Zay.
No,
I can't say
no.
Joel Embiid perfected how to score the basketball.
For 35 games. And then he died.
Hold on,
For 35 games.
Hold on.
Bro, go check the numbers,
Bro,
bro.
this
Check the
is-
numbers.
this is my problem.
36 per 75 on like plus.
Listen.
This is my problem with
We
that,
was
right?
the
This is my
greatest.
problem with that.
I can define prime however I want it. For those 35 games,
There was nobody better.
Joel Embiid
was
was
nobody better.
That's cool.
Yes.
That's cool. If we're doing that, there are two separate stretches from 2019 and 2020 James Harden where he is going an extended period averaging 40.
Gang.
14.
Averaging 40.
Gang. It was us averaging 36 a night. 36 a night, gang, on like plus 12 regular true shooting, and we guarded.
we were also like
We
we
were
were
playing
also backline defense
We were
anchor.
getting-
Yeah, we
were
was dropping 40. We was dropping 40 at 9 on elite efficiency. All ISOs, all unassisted.
No Chris Paul, no Eric Gordon.
No, I'm nothing,
Give me,
bro.
give me,
I'm
big,
nothing.
give me,
I'm
big,
nothing.
man.
Gang, 35,
Shout out Drace. I'm
35,
nothing.
11,
Face half,
These
Aaron
niggas
Rodgers.
tripping, man.
Give me
What are we
Big
doing,
D, man.
bro?
bro.
Give me
He
35.
averaged 36 for a whole season.
He was
and
averaging
then averaged
35.
30, 40 year after that.
We was 33 on like elite efficiency.
And that nigga played 36 games.
No, I'm talking
We were
before
we were
MVP
35.
season. We were 34. I'm not even talking about the 35.
You know what's funny about the
Yeah.
MVP
So
season?
give me
Who was on your
36
team
and
that-
34.
Who was
Give
on your
me
team when you
36
won
and
the MVP,
34.
Dre?
What are we doing, man?
Y'all ain't winning MVP without us.
If
What
you're
are we-
okay,
hell
if you're
no.
hold on.
We scored more
Hell
than
Okay.
no.
I'll leave it at this. I will say James Harden because your case makes more sense. If we're leaving it as a single season peak, it's James Harden.
2019
I
is still
just want to
better.
leave it. I just want to put it out there.
The nigga averaged 36 and 8.
I'm just gonna say for those 35 games, Joel Embiid is one of the
Bro,
best
like,
basketball players I've ever
Zay,
seen.
me and
I'm gonna
you
leave it at that.
Zay,
We can say
man,
Harden.
hell
No.
no. Y'all-
I'll
bro,
vote you.
come
We'll
on,
say
bro.
Harden. We'll move
Come
on.
on, bro.
We'll move on.
Come on, bro.
James Harden, one of my favorite players ever. It's Kobe Harden, bro. I've told you this. I've told them this in the back. Y'all see me say this on Twitter. Joel Embiid perfected how to score the basketball. That is the best.
That can't be true because James Harden did it first.
Gang. That is. I don't care what nobody
You
says.
show me
We can move on.
No players ever look playing this sort of
Is there
basketball.
more to the ladder?
Joel Embiid looked at
That's
him
it.
35 games.
There's more to the
He
ladder.
was the best ever.
You showed-
Jokic couldn't
There are
rock
4 more
with us.
names.
You showed
It
me
was
a
us.
35 game
It's
stretch.
It's
where
4
this
more
nigga's
names.
averaging
It's 4 more
40
names.
games.
It's 4 more names.
Y'all got Harden.
We're
That's
saying
still
Harden,
my
we're
goat.
moving
I
on.
still love you, Samaj.
It's-
Samaj, I see that's still my goat.
Nah,
1 year peak. 1 year peak.
James
It's Harden.
Harden advances. James Harden or Kawhi Leonard.
James
James
Harden.
Harden.
Samaj.
Easily. I would have took
James
Embiid over that
Harden.
nigga too on me.
James Harden or Dwayne Wade.
James Harden.
Oh,
James
James
Harden.
Harden. James Harden. We said at peak. James Harden. I'm nothing. James Harden. I'm nothing. I'm nothing. You showed me that nigga
Hold on,
averaging
hold on, hold on.
36.
Give me James.
In the finals,
showed me
in
that
the
nigga
finals,
averaging
in the
36.
finals, he did.
That shit.
He averaged
No,
36 in the
He
finals.
averaged 35 against the Warriors.
James.
He averaged 36 in the finals. Did
He
y'all win?
averaged 35 against the
Did you win?
Warriors.
Give me Samaj. Give me Samaj.
Did you win? The free throw grifter couldn't get
Where
free
my 18 free throws at?
I don't know. You tell me. You averaged 15 in the regular
Yeah, the ref who was in my finals didn't go to prison.
That's a great point.
Give me Samaj, bro. Give me Samaj.
Oh, give me. All right, what we talking
All
about?
right, we can push it on.
James Harden wins. I think he loses here. James Harden or Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant. Shut
Yeah,
the fuck up. Don't you say a word. Don't you say a fucking word.
I was finna say KD, bro.
You didn't say it fast enough.
Shit.
You didn't say it fast enough. You didn't say it fast enough.
Holy shit. Hey, who the last name, bro?
I saw his eyes, bro. I saw his eyes.
Oh my god, bro.
I saw his eyes, bro. No,
I was like, don't
he hesitated, bro. Is Kevin Durant next to me?
It's PK.
I'll say it. And then the last one. This is for all the marbles. Kevin Durant and Steph Curry.
Oh my
It's Steph.
Oh man.
It's Steph.
It's Curry, bro.
Quiet,
Steph,
quiet Steph.
It's
Curry, bro.
It's the light skin
Curry,
Steph.
Curry
Why
wants
would
to
you put
lie.
Curry as the last name, gang? Like,
I know, bro. You could have stopped it at KD.
Hey, bro, no,
like Luka or something.
on God, I'm taking that 35 games of Joel Embiid over anything Steph Curry's ever done. On God, I am.
I mean, I hate
God,
Steph,
I am.
so I'm with that.
I promise you. I am. Joel Embiid perfected how to score the basketball for 35 games. I get it. He got hurt afterwards. We didn't get to see it again. But for that 35 games, and all of us who remember, all of us that watched it, we all were saying, how the hell did he win MVP and get even better? Like, he genuinely got even better for that 35 games. God said that was enough. We could only see perfect basketball for so long. You know, like humans weren't like ready to fully see it for a full season yet. So I get it, but shout out my GOAT, Big B. We gonna bounce back though, bro. We gonna find a way.
Big B.
Big B, man. Shout out, bro. They try to paralyze
His career is over, man.
We ain't got no knees, and we still went out there and they.
He really had half a face and dropped 50. Like,
That
That
was
He
tough.
was crazy.
Knee scoped out, and I got Kelly Oubre Jr. going, like, come on, man. Come on, help me.
Bro, y'all remember when he tried to throw the oop?
Yeah.
Why hasn't
The
Joel
shuffle
Embiid,
was crazy.
Why hasn't Joel Embiid won a ring? Because they were a minus 112 with me off the court. That's why. And y'all want to talk about my GOAT like this, bruh. We were the greatest. Your man ain't never had on-offs like that. Oh, God, if you pulled up the on-offs for me, they were a minus 50 without him. 50 in the offs. He was off the court for 20 minutes. How you minus 50 in 20 minutes, Will? How?
Nothing.
That's the podcast for today, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate y'all coming back to the right read. As always, be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. We would be nothing if you did it, and it would be something if you did.
We're workshopping that. Keep going.
We got guests in the
Shot
building.
mechanics, man.
We have guests in the
What the
building.
hell?
For shot mechanics out the mud. But as always, of course, like, comment, share, subscribe. Everybody's links will be down below in the description. Again, new episodes Tuesdays and Fridays. Y'all getting 2 episodes a week. You know I had to double it for y'all. And that has been the Right Read Podcast. We will see y'all in 3 days. 4
Yeah,
days. 3-4 days.
Shortly.
Yep.